children! And hello, dear parents! Welcome to Chanu's Dream TV, where stories from long ago return with quiet wisdom and gentle wonder. You are listening to timeless folk stories dailies inspired by oral tradition, meant to be heard slowly, shared together, and remembered long after the night grows quiet. Tonight's story is a thoughtful folk tale about a visitor who arrived when the world was asleep. Not to frighten, but to ask questions that reveal what truly matters. This story is called The Midnight Guest Who Asked 3 Questions. Long ago, in a small village where lamps were put out early and silence settled by midnight, there lived a poor but kind farmer. His hut was simple, his food was plain, and his heart was steady. Each night before sleeping, he lit a small lamp, thanked the day for its work, and rested peacefully. One night, when the moon stood high and even the dogs were silent, there was a soft knock at his door. Not loud, not hurried, just a gentle knock. The farmer sat up, surprised. No one visited at midnight. Still, he rose, opened the door, and saw a stranger standing quietly. The man looked neither young nor old. His clothes were simple, his eyes calm, and his voice carried no fear. "May I rest here for a while?" the stranger asked. The farmer stepped aside at once. "Please come in. A guest who comes at night is sent by fate." He offered water and a simple meal. The stranger ate slowly, without haste, and thanked him with warmth. The lamp burned low, and the night listened. After a while, the stranger spoke again. "I have come to ask you 3 questions," he said. "Answer honestly, no. Clever words are needed." The farmer nodded. The stranger asked the first question. "What is the most important moment in life?" The farmer thought for a moment and replied calmly, "This moment, because it is the only one we truly live." The stranger smiled gently. Then came the second question. "Who is the most important person in life?" The farmer answered, "The one who stands before us now, because that is where our duty lies." The stranger nodded again. Then the third question was asked. "What is the most important thing a person must do?" The farmer replied without hesitation, "To do good, because goodness never goes to waste." The lamp flickered softly. The stranger stood up. "Your answers are true," he said. "Those who understand these 3 things live without fear." As the farmer blinked, the stranger faded quietly into the night like mist under moonlight. The door stood open. The path outside was empty. The farmer sat awake for a long time, reflecting on the questions and his answers. From that night onward, nothing around him changed, but everything within him did. He worked with more patience, spoke with more kindness, and lived fully in each moment. And children, that is the lesson of this timeless folk story. Do not wait for tomorrow to be kind. Do not search far to find what matters. And remember goodness, even when quiet, always returns. Thank you for listening to Timeless Folk Stories, only on Chanu's Dream TV. May your night be peaceful and your thoughts be clear as you drift into sleep.